Hello and welcome, it's Bushwackah here, and today we are doing something a little bit different. I have started all over again, and I'm going to do a bit of a Let's Play series. Now, I've built a regular base, and that's fun and all, but I've heard rumor that the creators of the game are thinking about making it so at some point you can have prisoners, and if you have a certain amount, people will pay you in some way to have them. So I thought I'd get a bit of a jump start and build something pretty cool. So we're gonna build a bit of a prison. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so we've started here, and obviously we have all of our boxes. But the thing is, I don't want our base to be right where we start. So I'm actually gonna move some of our equipment here, and we are going to find a really flat surface to start building our base on. So, okay, it looks like I found it. This is really close, so I'm just going to move all of my boxes over here, and we can get started. And as the sun is starting to set, or I guess is setting, I've got all my supplies over here. It's really not all that far away. Yeah, you can see where I spawned there. And we're going to build just our first little part of our base here. Now, I'm going to build the entire prison out of steel, so we just need a little place to set up and start getting some stuff built. So, I'm going to do that right here. And we're just going to set down a bunch of iron frames for us to start welding here. I'm going to move this box out of the way. Hopefully I didn't make a bad decision here. Let's see if we can move it. And it kind of moved. Of course, you have to be careful with this kind of stuff. Let's see. Can I grab it? Oh, we're making a little progress, maybe? Maybe? We're just gonna... Oh, no! Shoot, I need my duct tape, apparently. Man, I took quite a bit of damage there. Maybe if I, like, grab it from up here or something. I need to put my... Of course. Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay, so we can set that down. Turn our jetpack off because we want to waste as little of that as possible. And I actually do. I have my mining belt out for some reason, so I'm going to switch this up with my tool belt. And I need to throw my mining drill in here. Let's see here. And okay, it's switched out. I'm just going to throw that down for now. Now we need some iron frames, obviously, to start welding. And our welding torch. So I'm just going to weld all this stuff up here. So I'm thinking this area, I'm going to put down my solar panels, obviously. And I will do a little charging station for my battery. And I will also do my arc furnace. Okay, we have all of this welded up now. So we can turn this off, and I'm just going to set my welding torch down, just in case it's still blowing up, which I don't think it is anymore. I'm going to grab my supplies, and we can bring them up here. Let's see, is this what we want? Yeah, here we go. The first thing that we're going to build is our solar panel, and we're going to build it, actually we're going to put one more thing of frames and just get it elevated just a little bit so that nothing is blocking it. So we will use our welding torch again, weld this up. Okay, now that we have that done, we can place our solar panel on top. Jetpack up here. Does look pretty cool with all the fire in the distance from our flares. And we will just do data and power in one here. Okay, now we need some glass sheets just to finish it off. There we go, our solar panel's done. Now we have our power controller. So we're going to place this guy down. And we're going to just place, actually, both of them. We can grab our wire and just wire this stuff up. And we'll go like that. Okay, now we need our crowbar to open these up and put batteries inside of them. Of course, I put them upside down. I'm actually going to take these down because this is just going to bother me. So we'll take these down and we will place them the right side up. I don't know why it originally has you place them down the wrong way. That's kind of weird. Okay, there we go. Now they should be the right side up. Perfect, and we have a large battery that we can put in one. And I will grab a battery, probably from my grinder here, yeah. And we'll grab this one and throw that in there as well. Because I don't plan on using my grinder right now. We can also grab, I believe we should have a battery charger. One of these guys, there's our labeler. Might have to just grab this one. There's jetpack up here. Okay, and our battery charger. Throw this down. And I think this is, let's see. Oh, it's sometimes hard to place these things. Okay, we got that, and finally we just need to do a little bit more wiring. Again, we will connect this stuff up. Okay, and it's all wired up now. I definitely don't want to bore people to death, so I am definitely going to crop out some of the stuff that is just time consuming and tedious, just so that you guys don't have to watch it. And then we'll probably want to adjust that solar panel in the morning, but for now that is okay. Next we are going to need to we'll grab the arc furnace. It's really the most important thing right now. We'll throw this down right here. And again, wire it up real quick. Now this shouldn't take very long. We'll put a 4-way corner there. And wire it straight in. Okay, so now we have our arc furnace hooked up. We'll also grab our auto lathe. And we'll put this right over here. Actually, let's build it right here. I'll have to move my box first. Don't want it getting stuck in there again. Okay, and there we go. Grab our cable coil. Okay, we now have our arc furnace and our auto lathe hooked up. What else do we need to do right away here? We have a generator. Wouldn't hurt throwing this down as well. We'll actually just place this guy. We'll place it right over here. Just like that, should work perfectly. And again, we'll at least throw down some frames. Makes it look a little bit better. And we need to wire that up as well. Sorry, lots and lots of wiring here. And there we go, we have that hooked up. And the sun is starting to come out, which is perfect. Let's just grab our wrench. We can manually, I think we want to tilt it downwards. Want to try and get as much power as possible to charge up our batteries. So, because we don't have our whole logic system built yet, we will have to do it manually for now. Okay, I've grabbed my mining belt, and because it is daytime, we need to go out and start harvesting some materials. So, I really want to try to avoid the area right directly next to where I'm going to build my prison here. But you know, if I'm just kind of drilling straight, that's fine with me. So we'll just grab some of this stuff that's on the surface, but we don't want to build any massive holes or anything like that. So we're just gonna knock off the stuff we can see. And also another good idea is we're gonna take our beacon, and I will just set this directly on my base here, and we're just gonna turn it on, just so we know how to get back. So this is obviously going to require a lot of materials, so a lot of time is definitely going to be spent mining. And again, I've tried not to bore you with it too much, So I'll just give you the good parts. Looks like we found quite a bit of materials over here, so we will go ahead and grab them. Okay, I am headed back from mining. This is the second night in the game, and luckily my flares are still going, and they guided me right back to the base. Actually, it looks like they just went out. Well, luckily they got me back to where I needed to be. There is a hole. Oh, yeah, one of them's still going.
Power low.
They may all be going. But there's a little pit right next to my base here. Actually, I was going to use that one, but we'll use this one over here because I've already put some stuff in it. But this is where I'm going to start dumping all the materials that I find. There we go. We found some iron, some uranium, some silicon, some copper. So we're going to need a lot of materials. And luckily, we have our arc furnace up and running already. So our power's running low. We'll grab our battery. And that battery charger is going to be definitely necessary. Now I would say it doesn't really look like we have too much. We have at least a base of operations. We're going to need all this stuff in order to get our base really up and running. So someday in the future that blank area over there will be filled with our little prison we're planning on building. I'm definitely trying this out. This is something a little bit different than what I normally do. So if you guys like this, go ahead and leave a like. If you have any questions or comments or want to see me do anything in my next episode, go ahead and leave that below as well. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will see you again next time. Bushwackah out.